Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be talking about what you will be expecting from Destined by Fate series. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. Thank you. So guys, starting from the episode start with, Nicole goes to check and doesn't find anyone. Sayuri says she really saw Vikrant and asks Kana if he trusts her. Kana says he trusts her. Sayuri collapses. Kana takes her to her room and makes her rest. Nicole asks Kana to rest as Sayuri is asleep and will forget everything once she wakes up. Kana asks how can he calm down. Does he think Vikrant can be alive after such a big accident? Nicole says he can't say anything, they should consult Inspector. He recalls Rashmi brainwashing him that Sayuri is deeply affected and thinks everyone are her enemy, thinks Rashmi was right. He walks out asking Kana to rest for some time. Indu asks Nicole if Sayuri is fine. Nicole says she is sleeping and Kana is beside her. Rashmi shows her fake concern for Sayuri and says she is deeply affected and is imagining things. Indu asks what does she mean? Rashmi says Vikrant must have brutally tortured Sayuri. Hence, she is imagining him. Sayuri is in deep trauma and it will take time to get back to normal. Dadi Mosi say maybe Sayuri is in fear or maybe Vikrant returned. Rashmi says it's impossible as Vikrant can't be alive after car blast. Nicole says she is right. He will ask Kana to confirm it with Inspector. Kana calls Inspector and asks if Vikrant escaped or died in that accident. Inspector says he can't say anything until the forensic report comes. Indu feels worried for Sayuri and cries. Bhanu comforts her. Rashmi says looks like Sayuri is in deep depression. She spoiled Kana's surprise plan. Dadi Mosi says Kana understands Sayuri and will take care of her. Rashmi says she is right and hopes Sayuri is not in depression. Kana recalls Sayuri's fear and thinks if Vikrant is alive he will not spare him. Saroj expresses her concern for Kana in front of Dadi Mosi and says Kana's life partner has become a pain for him. Dadi Mosi asks her to trust God and think positive. Rashmi thinks she doesn't know if Sayuri saw Vikrant or not, but she has to convince family that Sayuri has lost her mental balance to protect herself. Next morning, Sayuri wakes up and finds Cuckoo besides her. Kana says Cuckoo wanted to meet her, but didn't want to disturb her. Sayuri says she is fine and asks her to return to Indu Nani. Kana asks Sayuri if she is really fine. Sayuri says yes and recalls seeing Vikrant. She thinks she needs to emotionally blackmail Sayuri and stop her from revealing truth family. She carries her son to Sayuri's room and pleads to forgive her for her son's sake. Sayuri says she will expose her lies at the right time. Rashmi says even now is the right time as it did a year ago. She wanted to reveal truth herself but stopped because of her son. She continues to emotionally blackmail Sayuri and requests her to hide the truth for her son's sake. Sayuri joins family. She hands over Meetu to Kana and says she will serve breakfast today. Saroj refuses to accept breakfast from her and says she is not yet hungry. Tej says breakfast became tasty with Sayuri's touch. He will be more happy if he gets tea. Dhanraj says she still remembers Sayuri's tea taste. Sayuri remembers preparing tea for 2 days and leaving it in thermos flask for Dhanraj. She says she will serve them tea and pakoras with special chutney in the evening. Tej says he will enjoy pakoras and tea. Dadi Mosi scolds him that sweet and oily food is prohibited for him. He says even sugarless tea tastes good from Sayuri's hand. Kana apologizes Nicole for being rude to him in the recent past and promises to accompany him work soon. Nicole hugs him and says he didn't feel bad. Rashmi gets jealous seeing their growing bonding and her plan failing. Sayuri takes Arjun in her hands and says a mother is defeated by a sister. She suffered separation from her daughter because of Rashmi, but will hide truth for Arjun's sake. Rashmi thanks her for maintaining secret and tries to hug her for forgiving her. Sayuri stops her and says she will never forgive her for her heinous act but will maintain silence. Saroj demands Kana to get his and Meetu's DNA test done as she cannot live without a doubt in her mind. Kana is shocked and refuses her plea. She continues to pester him and walks behind. Sayuri hears their conversation. So guys, that's all about the updates and what you will be expecting. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates. Thank you.